Hello guys, Unrevealed Stories here. At the beginning of the film, the American family had taken a wrong turn 2 years before while crossing a desert during driving on that road to the military area called Sector 16, but the family faces a tragedy as half the family members were killed. Afterward, Army conducted a search and destroy mission. And the family which faced the bad happening is a family that has been shown in part 1. We observe later that same scientists are working in the same area, Sector 16. And a senior colonel was performing his duty perfectly for their security. A doctor was on the hill during operation who tries to contact the doctor who is in the base camp. However, there has been no response. Then he tries to get in touch with another doctor who has gone to the military area. Then it is shown that doctor has been killed violently, mutilating him. That doctor retreats, getting no response. Then he observes a mutant there who was eating snake. That mutant asks that doctor to escape without harming him. Before understanding anything, another mutant attacks on doctor's head with axe coming from the backside. Colonel hears his shouting. Then US military soldiers are shown who are returning to base camp after the completion of their military training. Their task was to resupply the scientist in the area of Sector 16, and they reach there. But they find no one in the base camp. They also receive a call through radio at that place. But they don't understand anything because of the signal issues. Then they observe a signal mirror on a high hill. Their leader Sarge thinks seeing it as someone is trying to ask help from there. Then he commands search and rescue mission. Sarge leads all soldiers for this mission. He leaves 2 soldiers there, including Army man Napoleon and Lady Soldier Amber, thinking someone may come there. Advancing forward, one of the soldiers is fallen into a pit there which causes his knee fracture. So he was stumbling. So Sarge asks him to return to the base camp. On the other side, going to the lavatory, Napoleon is frightened seeing a hand in the portable toilet. He comes out while shouting. When Amber checks going there, she finds a doctor there who was the part of this mission. He was asking help from both of them. Seeing him, both are gone upset. Bringing him outside, they both clean his body. They discover many scratches on his body. And it was surely committed by those mutants. And those mutants had left him there in order to die after being infectious. That doctor's condition was worst. He just says, "He is here." And he dies immediately after saying it. Amber and Napoleon are very scared. Then they check their truck has been burnt by someone. But they notice that their guns are not at their place. Then Amber says to him, she is also going upside to the other soldiers. But Napoleon was not willing to go there. He prefers to stay at their place. Passing a little distance, Amber is caught by a mutant. Napoleon also observes it. He runs for her help. Amber tries to keep him away while facing him. Meanwhile, Mutant tries to end her instead of taking her away. But a bullet pierces Mutant's shoulder coming from the backside. Suddenly, he moves into a hole. And this gun was fired by that soldier whose knee was fractured. He was coming downside. Observing that soldier, Amber runs to him. But the same mutant drags him inside while catching him from another hole. Amber exerts to save his life and Napoleon also reaches there at the same time. They both try to save him while pulling but in vain. At last, he is dragged by the mutant inside. Soldiers also get one more dead body of a team doctor of mission on the hills. They are on high alert after seeing it. They were also ready to fire their weapons. As they proceed, a mutant attacks one of the soldiers from behind. They begin to shoot without a thought. Sarge receives a bullet when he comes before them when the guns are being fired. They are all afraid noticing Sarge who receives gunshot. They try to rescue Sarge's life, but he loses his breaths at the spot. At the same time, Amber and Napoleon also arrive there. They tell soldier who was at the downside has been taken away by the mutants when it is asked from them. They have come to know as they are entrapped in a great affliction because they would have to help themselves, and there was no senior colonel who could lead them. They think to take Sarge's dead body into base camp. They had to descend a soldier with Sarge taking the help of rope. A soldier who had shot Sarge accidentally agrees of doing so. That soldier is descending carefully taking Sarge's dead body while others are stood holding the rope. At first sight, the rope is broken and that soldier comes to an end with Sarge. Then they notice that rope has not been broken but cut intentionally. Now they were sure they are being victimized one by someone. They come down wisely. They notice Colonel on the way who is in worst condition. They ask for an exit from the colonel. He says they can escape only through mines. He also tells they will all be killed by these mutants. But they will catch girls in order to expand their generation. Then they ask him furiously, how can they protect themselves from them? Colonel utters a single word, simple. Saying it, he shoots himself. Amber and Missy are sitting because it was a trap for the mutants. All soldiers fire their guns as a mutant comes to seize them, and he is dead. Missy is separate from other soldiers and a mutant takes her away. All soldiers reach near the mine pursuing the shouting of Missy. One of the soldiers forbids to go in the mine. He goes alone from there, leaving them, but he does not remain alive outside for a long time. A mutant detaches his arm, catching him in the middle of hills. He kills him by throwing down from the mountain. They come too far in the mine. Falling into the pit, Amber and Napoleon reach a secret place and fainted. Remained soldiers outside try to reach them at any rate. Further, the same mutant's son captures Amber. Napoleon crushes his head, hitting it many times, and ends him. At the same time, one more mutant arrives there who was blind. He was feeling their presence while smelling. They fall down from a secret door, escaping themselves. Where they encounter one more mutant named Hansel. He is the same mutant who had suggested Doctor to run away. Actually, he was virtuous mutant who used to benefit and help people rather than harming them. He hides both of them there. And the rest 2 soldiers also come there. That sightless mutant starts indiscriminate firing on them. A bullet is shot at the soldier. Another soldier gets success to kill him, but he also receives a gunshot. Napoleon calls both of them through the secret door. Hansel mutant helps them to escape from that place. He begins to take them out. They view the strange things there as the human parts of body and other things, which was too irritant. They also see their partner's dead bodies. They are got upset and dejected. Then that soldier who had received the gunshot loses his energy. He was not looking better and at first sight dies. They were not as such who will leave his dead body for the mutants. So they move ahead taking his dead body. The discussion starts among them on the way because Amber was not going to leave without Missy. But there was a soldier who was self-obsessed. He was leaving that place alone. Napoleon was willing to search Missy accompanying Amber. So Amber and Napoleon returned back searching for Missy. That self-obsessed soldier finds the blasting powder. And he is nearly to go taking the blasting powder box. But he did know that it is a trap. As he moves taking that box, a wire is pulled and a button is also pressed. As a result, there is a great explosion which also takes his life. Amber and Napoleon were searching for Missy. Meanwhile, they are attacked by a mutant. But both of them kill him. Searching for Missy, they move ahead. They reach a place where Missy was present. She was fastened by the mutant. They both about to leave freeing Missy. Then mutant's father Hades attacks them. Amber has a bullet in her magazine and fires it at Hades, which crosses his head. As a result, a small amount of flesh falls from his head. He does not lose his life, but he was fainting. Napoleon stabs him a rod, but he is still alive. Then Missy strikes him with hammer many times. And Napoleon kills him thrusting his gun into his mouth. 3 of them come outside saving their lives. But it is noticed that there was someone who was still alive who was keeping an eye on them. And the movie also ends here with it.